Okay, so news just broke. I am just seeing this, and it's kind of crazy. This just kind of tells you how insane our world is right now, and how much XXXTentacion has been pronounced dead today. He was shot in Miami after being robbed at gunpoint. He was killed, and the way I found out was through Instagram. I saw a video on Instagram that someone had posted of what seemed to be his lifeless body sitting in his very fancy and expensive car at the end of an intersection. It's crazy to me that this guy started off on SoundCloud. His life before that was extremely complicated. He had a lot of issues in school, and of course he had a lot of emotional issues. Even right now, he was supposed to be going to court in the next few months or days or so over a domestic violence abuse. This guy had a lot going on. And I'm not going to sit here and say he was perfect, because he got in a lot of fights. He had a lot of beefs with people, most of which were squashed. But this just lets you know how insane the world is at this point, where this 20-year-old kid who had all this success and fame got shot and killed just like that. As quick as it started, it ended, and it's over. What I'm upset about is the fact that people worship this guy as a god. They worshiped him and loved him, but didn't realize that before the end of his life, this kid had some serious mental issues that no one really sat down to take account for. And finally, at the end of his life, when he was shot in his car, all people did was stand around and record his lifeless body. Mind you, the report says that only one person checked to see if he had a pulse, and they did not feel one. He was dead while they were recording. This age of social media and video recording has become so entrenched and emotionless, and it's just insane to me how no one cares anymore. This kid started off from nothing, ended up being something, his album hit #1 recently, and now he's dead, gone, just that fast. And what do you see? You see Tekashi 6ix9ine out here egging on Chief Keef, and Chief Keef and him going back and forth, and you see Drake and Pusha T with all these different beefs and things going on, but you never really see it or feel it until someone is dead. Does that mean that he had a beef with these guys that shot him? No. What that means is that a young black man in the United States can't be successful without somebody coming after him and stealing his stuff and shooting him. And then after he's dead, they record his lifeless body without even thinking maybe we should check if he's okay. It's just, you're probably going to ask what the point of this video is. It's to pay homage to XXXTentacion. This young man is dead now. He's dead. His life is over. Everything he was going through, everything that he had said or done, his music, all of those things will be a legacy, but he is dead. And to me, it is extremely sad that in this day and age, there can't just be someone successful. He's driving in a city that he is very familiar with, and people took advantage of that. He was robbed, shot, and then his lifeless body recorded for all to see. I found out on Instagram. The news just broke that he died on TMZ and other daily posts and such things like this. And it's so sad how at 20 years old, you can't even drive around anymore without somebody feeling so much hatred towards you that they pull out a gun and shoot you. Like I said, I'm not saying that XXXTentacion was innocent throughout his whole life. He has had a lot of issues. But this particular death should be a warning to all of you rappers out there, all of you SoundCloud rappers who think you got it all, who think you're invincible, who think that nothing can touch you, and who think they have all the money in the world. I'm talking to you mumble rappers out there who think you can do anything you want and make fun of people and fight and steal and all these things. The words that you use will come back to you. I feel so bad for XXXTentacion because he had no chance. It's just sad, man. It really is. I'll have more of an updated video later. I just wanted to react to the initial news. Please like, subscribe, and share. That's it, guys. you know, pray for XXXTentacion and his family. Pray for his friends. And that's it. More detailed video later on.